Yo, what up? It's Laura Homeboy. And this video, I really don't want this shit to go into a weird direction. But before I start this video, I like to say, ladies, if you're watching this, it's not your fault if you have a boyfriend or if you get caught off guard and that's the only thing that you know how to say that you think would turn a man off. But if you don't have a boyfriend, don't say it. Because I mean that's just boyfriend karma. The reason why I stopped using the word bitch is not because it's disrespectful to women. It's because that energy stays with you. If I walk around and I call women bitches and hoes and sluts and thoughts and slurs and slorstitutes, that's gonna stay in my aura. And it's gonna affect how other women perceive me, whether they ever heard me call them a bitch or say the word bitch or not, whether I'm talking about them or not. But I should probably move this. This is not. I'm gonna move this because this lighting is fucking horrible. But anyway, so stop if you don't have a boyfriend, even if you do have a boyfriend. Stop saying you got a motherfucking boyfriend. This lighting, I told you, I'm not a photographer. I don't. There we go. I do need to clean up. I'm about to move in a couple days. On the 7th, actually. But, yeah, okay, so if you remember my last video about women, about females in relationships, I was addressing what not to look for in a woman. And one aspect that I addressed was mash that subscribe button. Beat that subscribe button up and beat that like button up. But one aspect that I was talking about is the females that the wants of females. First of all, I'm about to go get my drink real quick. Bear with me. And the pillow. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm so sorry. First of all, I'm gonna tilt this down for you. First of all, the need for every woman to evolve, to spread, not spread their seed, to mate, you know? Okay, so first of all, it is more common for a woman to play the peacock in this day and age, which is back in the days. I'm talking about ancient times. I'm talking about ancient Egyptian times. I'm talking about the Romans, the Greeks. You know, the men predominantly wore worried about their cosmetics, wore makeup, dyed their hair, you know, did things like that because the women were supposed to do the chasing, because the men were, it was just the roles reversed in modern day society. When we get to modern day society, the roles reversed. I'm gonna slow down. It's kind of hot in here. That happens sometimes, but when a woman does certain things to attract a man's attention, one of two things is gonna happen. They're either going to peacock, which means they're gonna show the goods, or they're gonna take the initiative to walk up to you. Now, I prefer the second one. I prefer personality type B, because the first one is more it's more basic, it's more evolved than the other one, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because women are not programmed to get rejected. I'm gonna go a little deep on you. So let's say that you live in a 50-person tribe. Out of those 50 people, 30 of those people, 20 of those people can mate with you, just so I can do easier math for me. And out of those 20, there's 8 dudes and there's 12 females that are eligible to mate with each other. Now, if one of the 12 females walked up to one of the 8 dudes and got rejected by one of them, one of the 8, so she only has 7 more options, that means she's only gonna have one more option, statistically, or 0 options to mate. And that person may or may not be the bottom of a bottom feeder, you know? So a woman protects her reputation, which is another thing that women look for. When women ask you about your last relationship, they're trying to see what kind of females you attract, and to see if you are a bottom feeder, and to see how much you're gonna shit on this last woman's image. Can she have a good image with you while you're with her? Are you gonna keep her honor pure? Are you going to spread rumors about her? Are you going to keep her reputation clean? That's what the word I was looking for, reputation. But if a woman gets rejected, that's like being a fucking leper. That's why a lot of the times when you do reject women, whether it's subtly or it's boldly, they get angry because they don't have any defense for that. Society teaches you and evolution teaches you that if you're a woman, you don't get rejected. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with your vagina? Do you smell like, whatever the fuck? What is wrong with you that a man that only thinks about pussy, a man that thinks about sex on an average every 5 to 15 seconds, and you just gave him some free pussy, rejected you? What's wrong with you, So, women do what they call the peacock gang. They pull out the titties, they smell good. You notice it's normal if a female smells like a whole fruit basket. She walks past you, it makes your dick jump a little bit, or it gets those chemicals. You could walk out of a room and still smell a woman, and you walk past the woman. My mom always told me, and everybody knows, when a man puts on cologne, you are not supposed to be able to smell that nigga from 5 feet away. And he's not supposed to leave his smell in the room when he leaves a room. And a lot of older gentlemen put on a lot of cologne and fragrances because their sense of smell is deteriorated. A lot of men take baths in their cologne. They don't leave any in the bottle. They put some behind the ears on their clothes. That's why my people always told me, do not spray cologne on your clothes because it stains your clothes. You wash it. A woman can smell that you've had cologne on your clothes and you washed it. When you mix that cologne, a lot of colognes don't mix. So you put cologne on your clothes over some shit that you just washed, plus the shit, plus your deodorant and your toothpaste. You know what I mean? But the one thing, the approach that I hate in women is the ones that pretend to drop things. They bend over. They keep doing this so you can look at their titties. Or they fucking, all that pretending to bend over, pretending to drop something, and getting your attention with the pussy sticking out on the ass and titties. I wouldn't want somebody to approach me, because of that. When I was younger, I used to carry around, magnums, and then drop them. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then try to walk up to females. That's never worked, and that's essentially what a woman's doing. But do you really want somebody to walk up to you because they see how fat your ass is? Do you really? Do you really do? Think about it like this. If you're married or you got a boyfriend, do you really think he would have reacted positively if he just dropped fucking $3,000 at the bank or at the movies and you walked up to him like, hey, my name's Ashley, wanna play? That's shallow. I understand everybody has to have somebody that they're sexually attracted to. I'm not saying to be super modest, but don't make your booty or your titties, the first thing, I don't want to go from fucking you to being friends to being your fucking boyfriend to marrying you. That is not the order that I would say a lot of people do think they want that, but I don't know. I mean, that's just not it for my personality type. Next, there's personality type B. I mean, as a man, I've gotten sexually harassed by women, and it didn't make me feel good about myself. It fucked with me, you know, a little bit, not super, not a lot, because sometimes, you know, some people do need that boost. That wasn't one of those days. Sometimes days when I was on the train, coming from Limburg station, going home, going to Dunwoody station. I'm walking. Oh damn, he walked like he got some good ass dick, and I was like, what? Who the fuck? And I said, I didn't say that. I'm looking at the female who said this shit, and I'm fucking walking. I didn't respond to that shit. I kept walking. I kept walking away, and the fucking other bitch, I'm like, I know. I'm like, that's just, what the fuck? Another female, I'm on the train. She rubs her titties on my hand. Another female rubs her booty on my shoulder. And I'm not paranoid, and I don't think I'm the best looking guy in the whole fucking world, you know. But still, I mean, all of that. If you're gonna walk, it's nothing wrong, ladies, with being rejected. Cause men are expected to be rejected. There's nothing wrong with that shit. So when that's what the situation may entail, oh god damn, I spilled my fucking drink. But go home, Gaia. But if that's the case, you just gotta be prepared for that shit. You think about what you want. I mean, personally, I like a good balance, but some people just don't rock like that. But anyway, I gotta be out though. Hopefully, everybody, man and woman, learned something from this video. It's DNA. I mean, peace. Okay.